touches on signing day 2009, which means it's not too early to start talking about signing day 2010. From the Dodge Sports Desk, I'm Jenny Carlson, and this is a signing day update with Ryan Aber. All right, Ryan, first, let's put those finishing touches on 2009. OU and OSU, classes are in, they're complete. Are there some in-state guys that signed with those two schools today that maybe are a little unsung or might have a more lasting imprint on those two programs than maybe we anticipate right now?
Well, the ones that stand out in my mind are, for OU, first of all, Gabe Eichert from Bishop McGuinness, just because he can do so many things. They can line him up at tight end, which is where he played at McGuinness when he was on offense. They can even put him in the slot. They can put him in the backfield as a fullback or an H-back type guy. He can just be used in so many different positions. For Oklahoma State, you look at a guy like Brandon Webb, who was a legacy at OU, and I think a lot of people thought, oh, he's going to end up there. Ends up, even though his dad was an OU guy, ends up at Oklahoma State, and they have a history of turning in-state linemen into pretty good players there, and he's definitely a good one.
Yeah. Let's turn our attention to what I call the exotic locales for some of the in-state guys today. And then Destin Stewart from Douglas signs with Hawaii.
And Destin is a guy who didn't get a whole lot of attention early, had an offer from Tulsa just like seemingly everybody in the state did.
Yeah.
And had committed to them at one point, had committed to Wyoming also at another, but decided that Hawaii and that offense that they run, throw the ball around quite a bit, was where he wanted to be. And he's another guy who's really versatile, can play wide receiver, can play in the backfield at running back, and they can do several things with him. Toledo made a late push for him, but in the end he decided he wanted to stick with Hawaii, which it's hard to blame him for that.
Definitely not. Let's turn our attention to next year's signing day.
Do we have
to? I don't know, but you were saying a little bit earlier off camera that last year we had signing day 2008 and had a commitment practically the next day. It's not too early.
Yeah, and I believe OU already got a commitment from a guy from Texas for next year already today. Ronell Lewis from Dewar was the first commitment in OU's class, and he committed, I believe, the day after signing day. So it's never too early to start talking about it, for better or worse.
Are there some guys from in the state of Oklahoma that will become focuses as we head into this next recruiting cycle?
Yeah, I think the big one is a guy from Tulsa, DeMarco Cobbs, who was actually on our All-State team as a kick returner and a really explosive player. The same can be said of a guy from Clinton, DeLance Griffin, as well. Just makes plays, finds holes when he has the ball in his hands. And then there's a lineman from Mustang who's already showing up on some top 100 lists for next year, Bronson Irwin. And Mustang turns out those linemen, it seems, every few years, and he's a really good one. All
right, let the hype for 2010 begin. Thanks for joining us today with all of our signing day coverage on newsok.com. Stay here on newsok.com for continuing coverage, and check out the Oklahoman tomorrow for extensive signing day coverage from 2009.
Let's see it.